Hi everyone. Finally, we are doing trigonometry. So today we are going to do 10.1 coterminal angles in a circle. So before we do anything, let's start with what's the angle. So an angle is in a standard position when the vertex is at the origin here, and one ray of the angle is on the x-axis, and the ray is here. We call the other rays terminal ray. So initial ray and terminal ray form an angle here like this, right? You see the initial ray here, and the angle start from here. Then this is a 0 degree initial ray. If a terminal ray in the same position, then we call it 0 degree, and then terminal ray move around, right? Terminal ray move around the circle clockwise. Then it forms an angle with the initial ray. What if it goes this direction, clockwise? What did I say? Counterclockwise, it moves counterclockwise, right? But if the terminal ray moves clockwise, the angle we say, the angle measure is negative, right? Now, can you fill out the angles here? So these are the very important basic angles, starting from 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees. If you cut this half, this, we know that this and this is a right angle, 90 degrees, right? So this is 90 degrees. If you cut it in half, it's a 45 degrees. 1/3 is a 30 degrees. 2/3 is 60 degrees. So go like 0, 30, 45, 60, and 90 degrees. So if you add 30 degrees to here, 90, what do you get? And if you add another 45 to 90, what do you get? And if you add the 60 degree to 90, what do you get here? And then here is a 180. You keep going like this to up to 360 degree. And if you move around, it's bigger than 360, keep going, right? Can you fill out the rest of the angles? So you can fill it here. But I show you angle already now. 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. 90 plus 30 is 120. 45 plus 90 is 135. 60 plus 90 is 150, 180. 30 plus 180 is 210, 225 degrees, 240, 270 degrees, 300, 315, 330, and 360 degrees. These angles, please be familiar with these angles. Now, let's talk about the coterminal angles. We know that the angles start from here, initial ray, and if you move the terminal rays from here to here, let's say first it's a 70 degrees, right? If you keep moving this terminal ray and make one circle here, then what happened? One circle is 360 degrees. So if you add 360 degrees to 70, it becomes what? 430 degrees, right? If you make another turn, then 430 plus 360 is 790 degrees. So these 70 degrees and 430 degrees and 790 degrees, what do? Oh, they share this ray, right? They share this ray. We call it coterminal rays. So they are coterminal angles, All right. So the terminal rays, the angles which they share the terminal rays, we call them coterminal angles. So if you go clockwise, what happened? We said 70 degree minus 360. Then it will be what? Negative 290 degrees. If you keep going, the negative degrees also, they are coterminal angles. You can find that way. So everybody familiar with the coterminal angles? So, for example, so how to find the coterminal angles? Add or subtract 360 degrees, or in radian, 2 pi radian. So 2 pi radian is equivalent to the what? 360 degrees. So later we are going to learn about the radian, the angles. So coterminal angles of 70 degrees, we already found, right? 70 degrees, 430, 790. And if you go negative way, so negative 290 degrees, and etc. All right. So now I needed to try this. Trigonometry values of coterminal angles are all equal. Sine 70 degrees equal to what? Sine 400 degrees and sine 790 degrees. Let's try with the calculator together with this. So I'll go to the meta calculator here. So, and when you use the trigonometry, right, you need to make sure you are using radians or degrees. So today we are going to do the degrees. So I click the degrees, not the radian. If you do the radian, it'll be completely different. So first, I will see what's the sine 70 degrees. Sine 70 degrees. Do you see the 0.939692 keep going like this, right? So now remember this. Then let's see another coterminal angle. What do you remember? 430, right? Then 430. Oh, do you see the exactly same value here? Sine 430. Oh, you know, same with the sine 70, right? How about the negative? Let's see negative. Negative 290 degrees. Is it correct? Yeah, it's the same, right? Sine negative 290 also. Sine negative 290 degrees, the same value with the sine 70, sine 430. Likewise, if you try all other the coterminal angles, the sine value will be the same. If you do the cosine, tangent, same thing. All right. So let's go back to our slide. So you remember trigonometry values of coterminal angles are all equal, right? Like this. Make sure you need to change the mode properly. We are using the degree mode, but later we are going to use the radian mode very often. So now, if you go to the Google Classroom discussion, so you will see this, and so make sure you match with the sine, cosine values with this radical 3 over 2, radical 2 over 2, 1 over 2. Match it to which one? How do you match? So can you think about it? And then, so in the Google Classroom, explain your idea how to match these values. All right? Because I just showed how to use the calculator, the values, and these values. Oh, I don't want to give the answer, right? But already I gave you the hint. Can you try and answer it? And now you can check the, you understanding. So to find the coterminal angles, you know what to do, right? Add or subtract 360 degrees from the original angle. And you can check the trigonometry values by using the calculators. That's all. So now if you look at the packet, today's packet, you will have about 6 questions up to number 6. So finish this, and if you go down more, there is an exit ticket. So can you do this and then take the pictures of them and then email them to me? All right, thank you.